I'm a bit of a mixed bag today. But let's talk a little bit about life. Life and karma, because I'm not really sure that it ever gets explained like in an easy way to people. They're like all these really complicated things. But like the layman's, the dumb persons, the average guys, real life is really simple. We, our bodies, gather light and use that light to live until this body can no longer hold that light. Okay? That happens for a lot of reasons. Cancer, blah, 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 age, all this kind of shit. That's life. Okay? There is only so much we can do with that light, and each individual is different. We gather light in a variety of ways. Um, the mechanism of our body in itself is, just does it. Hooray! Just like your heart beats and your breath breathes and your, I was gonna say your brain thinks, but that's not accurate either, is it? That's a bit of a fucking lie that you're thinking with your brain. But yeah, back to the light body, right? We gather light in a ton of different ways, though. So you have vegetarianism, for example. You have these, I don't know, they're trends. These are weird things that people get caught up in and pour a whole shit ton of energy into for no fucking good reason. So anyways, so like vegetarians, vegans, whatever, people who only consume plants, I don't know the differences between them all. My sister's one of them, and I really don't understand what she does. But whatever. Um, like, is it good to eat plants? Absolutely, man. Is it good to eat? The best shit you can eat is green plants. And the color green's an exciting thing and an interesting thing. And green and purple, they're interesting colors. But whatever. Um, so yeah, eating those things, green, purple vegetables, are absolutely amazing for you because you're consuming their capacity to gather light, right? Um, and that's like a cheat code, that's like a life hack. Like I don't know, does everybody remember life hacks? Like that was like a thing, I don't know, like maybe a decade or two ago, maybe like 20 years ago. Back in the 2000s, everyone was trying to life hack. But yeah, so we all know what processed food is, right? It's gone through some change, let's call it. It's gone through some kind of change before it actually lands up in your mouth, right? Uh, Eating animals is like eating processed light. Yeah, eating vegetables is like eating processed light, but you're adding another process to that process, right? So the animal, like the cow, consumes this light being, which is the plant, um, and the quality of that plant, just like the quality of the plants we put in our body, has different light codes than a poor quality plant that the cow's eating, which is generally, we're not feeding a cow the same quality ingredient that we're feeding ourselves. But whatever. Um, so the cow takes the plant, converts its process into energy, into the cow. It turns into the cow, right? And the cow then ends up on your plate in some fashion, processed again in a bunch of different ways. But regardless, that's what happens. It hits your plate, you put it inside your body, and now you've actually double hacked. It's a double life hack. You know what I mean? Because you've got all these very, very, very highly processed light codes that's in the meat, in the tissue, in the flesh. Okay? Let's put it specifically. And not only that, but you've gone from consuming a being, the plant, with its own limits of what it can do with those light codes that it gathers, and you've given it to a cow who can do more with those light codes, a lot more. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, you can get milk out of an almond, but it's not made to be milked. You know what I mean? But a fucking cow is made to be milked. Like, it's got the milk shit built right into it, you know? All you gotta do is give it light, and it'll turn into that shit, you know? It's not gonna accidentally turn into a fucking an apple. You know what I mean? So anyways, the capacity of this being to process, to take these processed light codes and turn them into something is, you know, fucking life hack number 2 or whatever. But we've been doing this for forever. This is how we live, is by gathering light, or gathering substances that gather light, and using these hacks, so to speak, so that we can gather codes that are in a way unearned. Okay, so okay, if I go out and I hunt down a bison and kill it with my own bare hands and all that, right? Very, very primitive way. Then I've invested deeply in acquiring those light codes, in acquiring that light. But the more abundant and cheap and free and available that light is, it no longer becomes as much of a hack as it does hack your system. So now you're not hacking the system anymore. The system is hacking you. And this is what's the word? Give me a second here. I hate when I go blank like that. It's unearned. Yeah, it's unearned. There's another word for it. I can't put my finger on it, and I'm coming up on the 2-minute warning here. But yeah, you know when whether you know it in your brain, don't think about it in your brain. Your body knows, whether you fucking accept it or not. I don't give a fuck. But your body knows that these are unearned light codes. And you have to, we live in a electromagnetic, a polar world. This world is polar. So like that, the whole, there's an equal and opposite reaction, all that, and good karma and bad karma and all that. Yeah, all that shit is true, I guess. I don't know. It's just words. I'm like telling you what's happening here. Fuck the words. These are your body knows. Every cell of you knows. Your cells are alive and conscious as you are. They are you. So, anyways, they know these are unearned light codes. And there's got to be reciprocity for that. There's for everything that you get unearned, you have to pay for. So anyways, like I said, it's a mixed fucking bag today, but damn, I hope that made sense. Anyways, peace.